Hey, Dr. Steve Chi here, integrative East-West physician, here to talk about all things related to somatic IFS and spirituality. So, one super common challenge that occurs in our lives that everyone can relate to is the feeling of being stuck, right? And it's always around the big things: relationships, career, our health. So, I thought I'd share with you three keys that could be helpful to getting unstuck and getting clarity on how to move forward. So the first key is if you're feeling stuck, there's almost always at least two different parts inside of you with two very different points of view. One side could be saying something like, I want to quit my job. Another side is saying, oh my Lord, that sounds so frightening. What would I do without my job? And so the problem is that we'll go from one side to the other side, trying to just simply convince, like as if we could like somehow rationally win an argument in our own head. Like I can't quit my job. What would I make money? How would I do it? We need to quit our job. We hate our boss. We hate this work. We cannot do this any longer, right? And we'll just go back and forth, back and forth. And neither side really feels like they're being heard, or that somebody's actually getting them. And so that's the first key. And it's that actually taking time to really have each side of wherever you're feeling stuck to be felt, that each side has the actual felt sense that somebody is getting their point of view, not just in your head. And so that might mean embodying a part and expressing it. So that's the first key. The second key is sometimes we need to take the pressure off the situation. And that meaning we need to take the decision off the table for the time being while you can get clarity. Because often there's like this pressure, like, I need to make a choice about quitting my job. Like, if I don't do it now, then I'm never going to make a decision on this. Right. And that only thing that does is just amplify different parts' point of view. Like, like if there's a part that's scared of quitting its job, of quitting your job, then it's like, that's not going to actually help it. So you may need to create space internally, and it's a way of like that you really want your parts to know, like, you really want to know their point of view, and that means taking the decision off the table initially. Which leads me to the third key. The third key is really just to be open that there could be a potentially very different solution than what you thought coming into what's, making you feel stuck around something. When there's enough space to really get, multiple points of view on a topic or an issue, you're going to start to get their wisdom. Each side has its own reason and insight into the dynamic that's based on your life, on why it feels that way. And so each and every part gives you something that when there's enough space to hear them, you might actually have a different awareness, a different sense from your heart about where you're drawn. So I hope you found this helpful, and I hope these three keys help you to get unstuck and get clarity on what you care about most. Take care. And if you found this helpful, please feel free to comment, like, or subscribe.